everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and here's a little story for you, because we all know I like to start out with a long little story. I was really not feeling it today. It's Thursday. I always film my Friday Favorites and Flops on Thursdays. I don't know, my little girl and I just like took a nap this afternoon, and I sat and like marinated in my PJs all day long, and like I just couldn't get it up. I couldn't get it up, and it's like 10:30 or 11 p.m. right now, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go and film my Friday favorites. My husband's like, all right, I'm going to bed, obviously. So it's kind of late right now, so don't hold me responsible for anything crazy I might say, but I guess I can't claim that I haven't had enough rest today, because basically all I did today was rest. You know, sometimes you just need to take those days to yourself. So I have a few favorites that I have been loving this week. A couple of products from NARS, but I am gonna start out with the new NARS Pro Palettes. A lot of you guys who follow me on Snapchat have seen me kind of open and go through the Pro Palettes. I did get this from NARS. I'm so very grateful, thankful, appreciative, I can't even tell you, to be included on some PR lists, because that helps me to show you guys kind of what's out there. As you guys know, I just posted a video of products that I regret or that were disappointing for me. So if you could tell in that video, some of those products were sent to me, and I don't shy away from saying if I don't like something. I feel like my job as a YouTuber is to be able to tell you guys when a product works and when it doesn't. I think most companies that have integrity, which is the only company I like to work with, is a company that has integrity, appreciates honest reviews, because not everyone's going to think the same thing. So I know I've said that in a lot of videos, but so yeah, but this was sent to me and I am very grateful for it. So they came out with their new Pro Palettes, which allows you, it's kind of like, you know, like the Z palette or whatnot. It just has a blank magnetic space available for inserts. Now they came out with all of their product line, blushes, eyeshadows, you know, powders, everything that you could have in a pan form. They basically came out with it so that you can insert it in the Pro Palette. This is the large version, and they do have a small version. So in here they allowed me to have a certain amount of money to fill the palette. So this is what I picked out to fill in my palette, and this is, let me just really quickly go over it. This is the color Outlaw, Taj Mahal, what's this one? Amour blush. This is Casino Bronzer. This is Seduction and Dulce Vita. So those are the blushes that I picked out. The eyeshadows are Mekong, Nepal. I believe this one is Bengali, Bali, and Sophia. And then these are Bellissima. I don't know how to say these two, but I will leave them linked right there. But these are just some 3 duos and then some singles. So I have been loving trying all these products out, but I really have one standout from this palette, and it is the Taj Mahal blush. That looks very, very scary, right? It is a very, like, intimidating color, especially for someone with pale skin. I love it. Wearing it today, I just find that it gives such a warmth to the cheeks. If you apply it with a dual fiber brush, you can get a really nice glow. Mix it with another product if you want it to be like a little bit less orange. I love the way that it's orange, just because I think it's that perfect color in the fall. That is what it looks like. As you can see, it is super duper orange. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. And it has like a really nice golden sheen to it. Don't mind these, I have no idea. I always have extra swatches on me. But this is just a really, really interesting color blush. And you wouldn't think that it's flattering, but I actually love it, especially coming into fall. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful color. So that was like the standout from the palette. So if you guys are interested in seeing like an entire swatch video on this palette, let me know and I can do that, and then just like maybe do a look within that video of some of the eyeshadows in this palette. But I'll be willing to do that, or like an overview of my NARS collection, because now I think I almost have all the NARS blushes, at least all the NARS blushes that I personally want, because I have several that are still in their pans. But this palette was a standout for me. I think the palette is really nice and sturdy. It's not that material that can be fingerprinted. It's like a very sturdy, almost like cardboard, but this has almost like vinyl even. And I really like it. I like how it says NARS in the inside, and it feels really nice. So good job, NARS, in coming out with your own pro palette. Other eyeshadows that I have just been gravitating towards recently, and I do have on my eyes today, are from Makeup Geek. I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I know I have several tutorials up on my channel with some Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and coming into the fall now, I'm going to be having several more. I've really pulled out my Makeup Geek shadows and been using them almost exclusively this week. So the colors that I've really been using a lot are the color Bitten, which is just this really nice, I think this is like an essential for fall, beautiful burgundy shade right there. And then Corrupt is what I have on my eyes today, mixed with, where's Cocoa Bear? Cocoa Bear right here, which is a really nice matte warm brown. And then look at Corrupt. It's like the blackest black ever. I barely even touched that. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are just some of my favorites. I do have a Natasha Denona eyeshadow on my lid, which is like an antiqued golden color. Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows has a very similar color. I forget the name of it. Very similar to this like almost golden green type shade on my lid. Maybe it's Gesture. I think that's the name of it, Gesture. And so I just like put that all over the lid, and then I used Cocoa Bear and Frappe in my outer corner, like a little bit through my crease, and then I used Corrupt and kind of just like winged it out to do like a smoky cat eye type look. But I just really love the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're very affordable. The foiled eyeshadows are some of my favorite for that beautiful pop on the lid. So yeah, definitely just been loving my Makeup Geek shadows this week. So I just really quickly wanted to touch on these Hourglass these are the Arch Brow Sculpting Pencils. These are very expensive, and I was almost a little bit hesitant to talk about them this week because I just talked about how much I was loving the e.l.f. one, which is $3, very affordable, great product. And I had been using that almost exclusively. So I just received these in the mail from Hourglass. I did show them on my Snapchat, and I wanted to just update you guys a little bit on it because I've really been enjoying it, and I like the precision of it. It's very interesting because the shape of it is just a little bit different. I will get some close-ups of it, but it's just like really nice different angle, and it's thin, so you can turn it on a bunch of different sides and get a structure to your brow. So I can almost like turn it on a corner and get right under my brows and kind of sculpt them out, and then I can turn it like flat like this and kind of flick up and really fill them in. It just allows me to really sculpt out my brows in a very interesting way. The product is a little bit harder, it's a little bit more stiff of a product, but I really like the color. This is in the color Platinum Blonde, which is like a very taupey, almost like gray shade. I really like it. I also have blonde as well. I've been going back and forth between the two of them. This is the one that I have on my brows today, and I just really have been liking them. They are rather expensive, and you can get something kind of similar from e.l.f. It's not as precise, but it is a good affordable product. But I did just want to mention these because I have been using it and really liking it all week. Okay, now for my lip products. I did a video on these NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks, cream lipsticks. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the feedback that I got on that video. Typically when I do a swatch video, I give a little bit of a review on the product, and I didn't give a review on these because I wanted to make it a very quick swatch video. It was under 2 minutes long. I believe it was 1 minute and 28 seconds. So I really wanted to make it a very quick lip swatch video. I definitely achieved that, and you guys were so sweet about it, saying that how cute it was, because I was worried I was gonna be like, these people are gonna think I'm so cheesy in this video, but I really like the way it turned out. And but I wanted to just really quickly touch on these lipsticks because I really love them. The formula is very interesting. It dries, but it's not like a like an ultra matte liquid lipstick. It is more like a cream lipstick. It's just like a, I would say like a satin lipstick would feel on your lips. They are very long lasting. They're very comfortable on the lips. They don't really have much of a scent. Nope, not very much of a scent at all. And they do have a few different colors. The thing that I would say is I think they need a wider selection of colors. One of my favorites for the fall, and I did wear this, I think on an Instagram post, this is the color in Vintage. Now they all have doe foot applicators. This color is just like the perfect, almost like brown with like burgundy in it. Oh, I love that color. And since the formula is so nice on these, I just really have been liking these. What I use to line my lips when I've worn this is, I believe it's called Grunge, is the lip liner I use to fill in my lips. And then I topped it with this. It's such a great combination. It's just a really nice wearable because it's not too vampy fall color. So I really have been loving this one in Vintage. Okay, and for the color combination that I have on my lips is this right here. The first thing is Barely There lip liner from Gorgeous Cosmetics. These are newer to me, amazing formula. I really love the formula on these. Very, very creamy and pigmented. This is the color. It's just the perfect, like I said, Barely There nude color. I lined my lips with that. I filled it in with a very trusty lip gloss. I've talked about this before. This is NARS Chelsea Girls. They recently relaunched Chelsea Girls in lip gloss form. It was only in a potted lip lacquer form, but now it's in lip gloss form. It's a beautiful everyday wearable peach. I know I've talked about it. You have to get your hands on this color. It's just so, so perfect. And I absolutely love this peachy color, and the formula is great on these NARS lip glosses. So I really like that color combo for a nude lip, and again, that is what I'm wearing right now, and I like it with the green smoky eye to just really kind of, I didn't want anything too dark on my lips, and I think it's just that perfect easy wearable nude shade. Okay, so that is it for my Friday favorites. I didn't have a flop this week. I think it's because I included all of my flops recently into my products I regret buying video. So if you are interested in seeing a whole bunch of flops or things that didn't work for me, check out that video. I'll leave it linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any favorites that you've been loving throughout the week, go ahead and leave those down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. This is like such an awkward angle. I'm trying to film the swatch portion. Okay, really quickly. Do any of you guys watch Big Brother? Do any of you watch Big Brother? If you do, you have to tell me who you think is going to win Big Brother. Just tell me down below, or who you want to win Big Brother. I'm like obsessed with the show basically. I don't know if you can tell.